Tom Grossi is going to 30 stadiums in 30 days to raise $300,000 for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And I would like to say thanks for visiting us here at NFL Total Access, but I imagine this building being the final one has something to do with you being here.
Yeah, it was a little easy commute just right across the street, so it was nice and easy. I appreciate you having me, but yeah.
So you've gone literally across the entire country in 30 days. What stories can even jump out to you at this point? So many.
You can't even begin to tell. I mean, Buffalo is usually the first one we go to because we still have the scars from Buffalo, because we set out to, our original goal was $100,000 to raise. We hit that on day 10.
Wow.
And the goal of $50,000, the incentive, if you will, was to jump through a table in Buffalo. And I did, and there was gravel on the ground, so that didn't feel so good. So Buffalo's always with me now, but yeah, it's honestly just been the most incredible experience, just being able to talk to the fans and highlighting each fan base, and kind of every single person is getting their own episode, every team's getting their own episode, and really just kind of show like what this sport is about during the off season.
And that wasn't a half-hearted attempt through that table. You went all the way through, and you've toured decades now of NFL history.
Yeah.
You finish up at the newest stadium that we have. What was your reaction to SoFi?
It is just so unlike any other stadium we've seen. I mean, it looks like it's a theme park in there. I mean, they have outdoor areas. They have like ecological sites there. They have plants growing everywhere. Like, honestly, it was one of the most incredible things I've ever seen. Like, you're going there for a football game, but there's museums that are literally in there too. So it was just absolutely unique, and I'm really glad that we finished up here.
Again, a part of your experience, you're not just seeing these buildings, but you're getting to be a part of these communities.
Yeah.
Celebrating the food. Any particular dish that stands out over these past days?
I'm just going to say Atlanta had some real good food. I'm just saying that they were one of the top. But Johnny Barks, my cameraman and editor, he was able to try the local cuisine a lot more than I could. But yeah, no, we were rocking there. It was a lot of fun. And listen, Atlanta, they had great people, but the food was just... I still think about that on day 30.
We do have Brian Baldringer, who has plenty of experience on NFL stadiums as well. Not 30 days, though. He's got a question for you.
Yeah, Brian.
Well, hey, Tom, I mean, I know about the Grossi posse. I know you're a cheesehead. Brats in Green Bay. Yeah. I mean, I got to get right to it here, Tom. Yeah. Your thoughts on Jordan Love taking over for Aaron Rodgers in that steep history of quarterbacks in cheesehead land?
Listen, you know, the thing is, nobody knows. But I will say that for the first time since, 2009, we don't have expectations of the Super Bowl this year. So all we could be is pleasantly surprised. And like, listen, we've just had heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreaking loss. And when you have those expectations every year, it gets a little burdensome. So the fact that we're here, Jordan Love, I think he can be really good. Hopefully the defense actually turns out this year, and, you know, the Packers can get on the right foot. But, you know, maybe the Lions will actually do something this year.
A sign of all these experience, I'm sure there's some fan bases maybe not exactly listening to the heartbreaking, crushing disappointment of a Green Bay Packers fan. But Tom, speaking of expectations, you come into this trying to get $100,000.
Yeah.
Now we've got a goal of $300,000 for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. What has the reaction been like for you?
It's honestly been incredible. So, like, I'm a guy who just makes funny football videos in his basement, right? So to come out here and have hundreds of people turn out to this thing. The first fan event was on a Tuesday at 11 a.m. And I turned to Johnny and I was like, dude, how many people are going to be here? And he's like, maybe 12. And then there was like 40 to 50. And it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's really a testament to this community because, as I said, we raised $100,000 on day 10. But that was the original goal. Now we're over $340,000. You know, we had the push goals like $250. We wound up staying in a haunted hotel in New Orleans, which was an experience to say the least. And then just going forward, you know, we'd have the push goals of $1 million. You know, hopefully we get there. I get a tattoo if that happens, and the top donator gets to pick what the tattoo is. So just saying, it's an incentive. But the fact that we've raised $340,000 and it wasn't for millionaires or billionaires, it was just the fans. It's just something so special to me. And, you know, I'm just so proud of what they were able to accomplish. And it just shows the community of football.
Well, thank you for going to be a part of it. And if anybody wants to donate, how can they do it right now?
Yeah, so they can, any of the social media links on Tom Grossi Comedy, but if you go to my YouTube at Tom Grossi, in case you want to see more of this Muppet, you can just go on, and any of the videos that are on 30 and 30, you can donate directly through YouTube or the link that is in the description. It's in every single one of them.
Well, Tom, thanks for joining us. Thanks
Patrick,
for the work, and congratulations to you and the folks at St. Jude and everybody who took a part of it. Thanks to Tom Grossi for joining us on NFL Total Access.